When I think of the word hope, I think of possibility. We really are looking at this as a fresh start for all of our programs, really reinvigorating life into the organization again. Really, sometimes it just takes that spark.
The YWCA is a volunteer organization that basically just does service work.
That we're going to give our women a home, a real home, a warm place, a safe place, a place with dignity and character.
This one is celebrating its 100th anniversary, but the YWCA in Knoxville started in 1899. At the turn of the 20th century, the world was changing. Women were starting to work outside the home for the first time. They needed a place that they could feel comfortable and feel safe. The problem that the YWCA had in the early years before this building was built is they never had enough space. They decided in 1922 they were going to do a fundraising campaign and raise money for this. Their goal was to raise $150,000 in 1 week. And were able to get the building built. And this building was finally a permanent home for all these young ladies that they wanted to take care of. This building, since that time, has really become the base of all the YWCA's operations in this area.
In the 50s, women came here because this was a safe place to stay. They wanted to move to the big city, and their parents said, go stay at the YWCA, that's a safe place. And we've meant so many different things to so many different people, and I really consider that an honor that we are able to offer that opportunity to whoever knocks on our door.
One day I was walking down the hallway upstairs in this building, and a woman came really running towards me, and she grabbed a hold of my arms, and she said, look at this. And what she had in her hand was an invoice from Knox County. And what she was showing me is that there was no balance left. And she said, Mary Gale, this program saved my life. And I said to her, no, you saved your life.
They really paid attention to the young women who came in here and what they needed. You know, I was really impressed when I took my first pre-renovation tour. Even in the days that this was built in 1925, every single living space, every single room that a young woman lived in had a window.
The windows have just completely made this project, so having the natural light really, I think, makes these spaces. Especially on a nice day when the doors are open, you just really think like how it's gonna look with glass.
Think about that. That's a very modern idea, how the importance of natural light. But they understood that if you are in a small space, you need a window. They all had one. And it says a lot to me that people were willing to spend this much money to make this old building still be able to stay here, because it's been sort of an emblem of hope to people for over 100 years.
I really believe that every succeeding administration needs to take very good care of the organization when it's under their hands, and then pass it in the best way they can to the next group, to the next generation.
We made a decision in 2024, in the fall, to start construction in September of 2024. The board, it was a unanimous decision. We just took a leap of faith.
The very next day we moved out and moved all of the residents out and moved staff out, started construction within a few weeks.
We weren't exactly sure how we were going to make that happen. We had about half of that money. We put in the windows. We will now have 70 rooms. That's a 20% increase. and we'll be able to help more women and put them through our program and give them a chance to contribute to society and be fulfilled within themselves.
It's honestly been incredible. This is the headquarters for all that we do through victim services, youth services, other social service. So it's been a little bit of a whirlwind. It's been a learning experience, and it's honestly been incredible. It's a significant milestone in history, and I really encourage all the staff to accept that and be proud of that.
For those of you who don't know, the women sold newspapers to build this building 100 years ago.
This is showing what other cities have done, what Knoxville can do. So they're showing the vision for the next 100 years of this building. It's really incredible that a group of about a dozen women sold newspapers and raised money to build this building. And now 100 years ago, we've received this community support to reinvigorate it and expand our programs and our services. And we couldn't be more thrilled.
We don't know what 100 years is going to look like.